Welcome to Sisters in Lit in Life. I'm Layla.
I'm Trina.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Rain.
I'm Whitney.
Trina.
And tonight we have given Trina 5 gold stars, or maybe just a few gold stars, because she possibly could have redeemed herself with her dark romance, Lovely Bad Things by Trisha Wolfe. Trina, go ahead and start us off.
Yeah, you didn't think you was gonna do that, huh? It's your book, girl.
Your book, girl.
It's your world, girl.
Oh, she lagging, y'all.
Oh no.
Yeah, I set up
that shit on purpose.
Did everybody?
Okay, you back.
Okay, you're back.
Did my stuff froze?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my stuff froze.
A little laggy.
You still lagging a little bit.
Oh, okay. Am I? Dang. So we have Helen. Yeah,
Halen.
Halen is Halen. Trish. Halen.
Do we need to put a glossary?
A map, a key.
Why me? Why me? This
Fresh
is
out the gate. I'm
you.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Y'all, this book was great.
Come on, let's get into it. Trina, you read the book.
Look at Rain's face. Look at Rain's face.
Rain said,
So we have
your face said it all.
We got Halen and we had Cullum. And he is a professor.
Be for real.
Okay. Can her silver tooth twin help her out?
No. Let's move on. Because she can't get right. Can't get right.
Trina, you want to help your friend out?
First of all, let's start off by saying when she show out, y'all know I show out. So
yeah,
why
you
never mind. Whitney.
Come on, Whitney.
Bring us home, girl.
Thank you. So this book, we run into our dark romance. So we have Halen, behavioral kind of analysis, crime scene. She's not in the police force or anything. She's a consultant, and we get into her trying to solve this crime. And in the very beginning, she's actually on another case from the serial killer, the Harbinger killer. And she ends up helping put away this professor of philosophy. A lot of philosophy in this book, a lot of things you have to kind of look into if you want to be very knowledgeable about what they're talking about. But she ends up getting him convicted with her testimony, and lo and behold, she needs his help to solve these crimes. So she takes her little butt to the jailhouse, and he is obsessed with her. He has fixated on her and has decided that she is his muse now. Everything is all Halen. So we go on this wild ride of them trying to work together to solve this crime. He's trying to give her breadcrumbs. She's having these dissociative states throughout the book where she's having flashbacks of things happening, and you just don't know what is going on. It's crazy.
Okay. Thank you for that blurb of the book. I want to talk about this philosophy teacher, Callan Locke.
It's Kellum.
It's
Kellum.
C-E.
Kellum.
Did y'all?
That's not how Alexa said it. But
that's how the audible said it.
Wrong.
Callum.
Yeah.
Chile.
The audible said
Callum.
Okay, Cullum. Okay, that's our consensus. It's Cullum. Okay, Cullum Locke. What did y'all think about his character? This character.
Very dark.
I loved him.
I was
He was very dark.
It's something wrong with me. It's something. It gotta be something wrong.
Yeah, we
with
already know this.
No. Like I'm telling you, it is something wrong with me because I thought he was everything. He was. Yeah,
I was very attracted to his character, his demeanor, his swag. It was like he was so smart, but not too smart where he was arrogant, but smart enough to where like he would say
he was arrogant to me.
He was arrogant as a motherfucker.
He was very
arrogant. He made
you just smooth right by it all. You had your blinders on, girl.
He belittled her. He's not. Nah, I didn't like him.
I don't think that he belittled.
It was a sexy
but
arrogant. It wasn't an arrogant where you can't stand him for me.
Yeah, but he was very, very arrogant.
He
I
was
think
weird.
that's the part that I loved about him because he was so smart and he was so arrogant.
I
He
think
was
he was just
smart, but he was
confident.
weird.
I thought he was
No,
just
no, he was
Had a
not.
little
He
smart
was
mouth on
arrogant.
him. He was a little arrogant.
Yeah, see, yeah, he was arrogant.
maybe
very
I'm
much so.
toxic.
I feel like if you're reading a dark romance, and the main male character isn't arrogant, it's not giving dark romance.
It don't give what it's supposed to give.
I feel like for me, I didn't like his character.
Ooh.
I didn't like him because he's weird as he's weird, and I don't.
It's like he was a man of many
scary.
words, but then few words, because it was always like you were
He talking
unraveling
riddles.
a puzzle.
He talking
Yes,
riddles.
he talked in riddles, and
And
so
that
I
was
guess
getting
that's
on
why
my
I'm saying-
nerves. Like, you got to be straightforward.
But
Nah.
no,
No,
it
because
was the book. No,
That takes away the mystery of the man.
Right.
But that's what was
Right.
sexy.
We don't have
That-
time to play
that was
riddle me
sexy.
this. And Alice in the
I know.
Wonderland.
We're trying
here.
to solve this crime.
No,
Yeah.
no. But y'all think about everything that he
I'm trying to see
did
how
that
nasty he
led
could
up
be.
to the
That
very
ain't
end of the
no
book.
crime.
First of all,
That's later
No.
on, but right now, come on now. We looking for
No.
killers.
I
We're
don't
doing
think that it would have been as good if she had a different character. Like if
the
he didn't
book
have
is
all those traits.
good, but I just want to know who the killer is. But like I said,
gonna have
I
to
didn't
read
like
book
his
two.
That's what I thought
character.
it was. I'm standing on it.
I
I got
Who
to
you-
read
who
book
you
two.
think
I
it
ain't
is?
read book two. I think it's Halen. But I ain't read book two. But that's book one. I'm going with
I think
Halen.
so.
That's
it's
what I'm
something that's drawing me to Alistair.
So I
I
think
said Alistair in the very beginning because Alistair is creepy as hell. How you gonna be
Yeah.
over there trying to
No,
corner
Alistair, his brother
corner
got
Halen
killed, right?
and try to give it to her like
So Alistair is the actual lead detective on this case. Those
And
are
his
who they're
brother
talking.
got killed, right?
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, his brother Emerson is the one that his brother got killed, not Alistair.
Oh yeah,
But
Emerson.
I feel
yeah.
like that she put him in and dropped him in little places where he's important just for a second and then snatched him back. And I think that's kind of like leaving us with crumbs to make us think where it could
See,
be
it's just
him.
too
Do you
many.
know? Look, the reason why I think it's Alistair is because how do you know in the very beginning that they was bumping uglies and nobody else was there
Unless he was fine.
unless
see-
he was spying? Because remember, they heard another rustling in the woods.
She gonna be the mastermind behind it all.
Okay, and so I thought that is she gonna have this psychotic break where these are
Because
just like
She
if she
does.
does.
Because,
Not
okay,
have a
I think-
psychotic break. Not is she going to? She done had a psychotic
Right.
break.
But is she gonna
She's
have
doing
one
all
that
this.
makes her where then she's gonna be in the present and then she's gonna remember doing it?
because I
Okay,
think
so she already
type of-
remember like bits and pieces.
She's having
in part
flashbacks.
one.
Mhm.
She had like that's why I was like, the mind is like a very powerful thing because like
Yeah.
it can do like this protection thing,
Hide
like,
things to protect
yeah,
you.
hide things.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Well,
my
the
question
fact that we have a
is-
flashback holding the crow. What's it
But
called?
that's
The
when-
fire
that's
iron
when you have
blood.
to go to
yeah,
part
the
two.
iron, yeah.
That's when you have to go to part two because
You
it
have
all
to read
comes
part
out.
two. You
So
have
that's
to
why
read it.
I am going
I
to
ain't read
read.
part two. We gonna see.
I'm gonna read
I'm
part
reading-
two.
I'm reading part 2 right now, but like I said, I have a clue, but I don't know.
So I'm
And
gonna
you
say
have to
these.
see-
I'm gonna have to read a little. This was
I
this
know.
was my first dark romance.
You know who the killer is?
Okay, and I hope it's already a character we met because I'm gonna be pissed off if it's some random person who just happens to show up and they
So, but this is the thing, like we just
Pause. How you know?
they done read part two.
You read part two.
We and Shannon
Oh,
went
I
ahead and read
They,
part
they
two.
further than Shannon and Whitney is a little bit ahead. Like
We
they
done
already
finished
Okay, so
done.
in two, they tell you
I'm
what
towards
it is.
the end.
They don't
And
tell
so
you
they
who
come out
the
and tell
killer
you?
is, but they give you clues.
So there are
You
things that
still
are
don't
wrapped
know.
up.
No.
You don't
Look.
know.
Wait. There are things in the first book, but we don't know, right? We don't know why she's having the flashbacks.
Right.
We
Because I
figure
feel
that out
like-
in book two. We don't know who
I feel like you
Alistair
figured it out
is.
in
We
part
find
one.
out in book two. We don't know who a lot of the people are, the side characters are. We find out a lot about the other characters in book two. In book two, you're still on the path to finding a specific serial killer, but a lot of other things are answered.
Well, hell, I feel like
Let's
I'm
go back
going.
to book one. We're gonna talk about book one. And as of today, I'm holding on to Helen.
Halen.
Okay, so I have a question. So, did Cullum perform some type of act on like some cult devilish thing on Helen? Yeah.
Halen.
So
Halen.
he's real big into rituals. So
Yeah,
with the
rituals. Did he
with the he
Yeah,
does
he
all this
cut
stuff
her.
with runes and
That was
puts
the best part of the
symbols
book.
on him. Yeah. So he in the first book he does say that. Shit, is it the first book?
Don't worry about it. Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
You read it, and now it
Let's
goes.
just say-
It's the
let's
second
just
book.
say-
it's in the second
so
book.
you won't say nothing. So
Say
you won't say
yes.
nothing.
Go
Let's
ahead.
just
But no,
say
but we all know that he's into sigils and he's into cutting things into his skin.
He
So-
But I
did.
believe this is what I believe. I believe he did some type of something on her, and that makes her go out here and
no.
So do you think
I
they could
don't
be killing
think
together?
that.
Do you think they
I
could be
don't
killing
think
together?
they can,
Right?
they
Right,
can. But I got another.
I think he probably did a suppression, like almost like a suppression spell, like a suppression ritual.
Well, he
So do
said
you
she
think
did
it's
that
trying
because
to
she
pull
didn't
him
want to
out?
remember.
Because he gets
She
a
asked
thrill.
him.
Yeah.
I feel like he want to watch her go kill people. I think he
So,
gets off of doing
I'm
that.
gonna say
Also,
this.
one thing to point out in this book, which I thought was really, really cool, is they touch on people who have different kinds of, I wouldn't say like physical oddities. So Kellum has heterochromania, which is where your eye is different colors, blue and brown. I think his is green and blue though in the
Which
book.
is
And then
weird creepiness.
she has
And she up here
Great.
stringing people
she has
together.
scoliosis, which
So
is like
it might be the professor and Helen.
But working together.
so she has
I'm
like
telling you, and then she was messing. And that man when he
Hold
when
on,
they
tell
was
me
doing the ritual,
what did she
and that
have?
man
so
saw
her
her
hair
and
is like
yeah.
this.
he got him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Where it's like
I
white.
don't
So
think the
anytime
name-
he's talking about her, it's like
Hair.
she has this
Yep.
physical oddity about her, and so does he. But damn, ain't those some cool ass oddities? Like, let me go ahead.
That's what I was
and
thinking. I always thought that the gray part was really, really, really pretty.
Yeah.
I always thought that.
I thought that was. I like when they bring certain like things that
And
are.
I do like how I do love how like this author broke down stuff like especially like
She's very
Aleister
detailed.
Crowley. Yeah, because I read some stuff on him, like when he talk about like the secret societies and stuff like that. So I had read some stuff on him, so that part did not lose me. But some of that stuff I had to get on there to be like, okay, what is
This
this?
book,
this?
I
It
feel
was
like
very
would be a
detailed.
really good. So if you
Research.
ever, I don't know if you've ever watched the show on Hulu, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like his dad's a serial killer. He starts going out to solve crimes, and he has to
The
ask.
prodigal
Oh
son.
yeah, the prodigal son.
The prodigal son.
A lot.
I said
It
the
reminds
same
me a
thing.
lot of that, and I feel like this would be a really good adaptation for a show because I feel like they could bring all the philosophy that they're talking about and actually like present it into a way that would be more understanding than us kind of read it and trying to try to figure out the serial killer. We don't give a about the
We don't even care about the philosophy part.
But you got to get through the philosophy.
But it's
you
kind of
know
like
the thing.
it's kind of like building that world around it. So you have to have that
And
part
she
of
did
the
a very good
giving you-
job.
It's giving you the mind of the man.
yes.
Mhm.
But
She did a good job with
did
that.
it did get very heavy in there. So like
That's what I was gonna say. She did good, but then you had to stop and
You
go
had
and
to pay
look up some
attention.
stuff
Yeah.
so that you can really engulf yourself in the book and like figure out where this is going.
Because I did
didn't
have
do
to
that.
replay like some
I didn't
parts.
do
I did have to replay some parts like when he was talking about certain rituals that were going on. Because I feel like if you missed that part, you was gonna miss like
wouldn't get it.
even though it was
It was
small, you
important.
gonna miss like
Yeah.
a major
Well,
part. of
people
it.
do that in real life anyway. You know, you got crazy.
They
ass
do,
people
but
out
okay,
here.
but check this out. If you think about this, everybody do rituals every day. That's how I feel. I feel like everybody do rituals every day. If
But
you get up,
how?
Not that type of rituals
But-
every
but
day.
no,
I
but
didn't
no,
think-
it's the
okay,
level
so
of
let's be
rituals. We
real.
do. She's
We
right.
do.
I ain't claiming it.
Every morning, what's the ritual? You get up,
You brush your
how-
teeth.
you brush your teeth, you wash your face, or how some people eat breakfast
You pray.
first, then they go.
That's a good.
Whatever
That's
it is.
fine. That's fine.
I wouldn't really call that a ritual.
wait a
I'm
minute.
calling that
Oh.
more of a pattern of behavior.
No, okay, so think about this. All of us on here at whether we
How
go
you
to church
eat
or we done been to church sometime or other. The first Sunday of every month, you
What
have
do you do?
communion. You are eating bread for the
That
body
is
and drinking
better
wine
example.
for the blood.
That's a good example.
That's a ritual. It's a
It is.
ritual. That's what I'm saying.
Or
Like,
you pray before you eat.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
that's a
what
ritual.
Okay, we can call that a ritual, but that's not no type of.
Okay,
Right,
so
that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
ignore me because
But-
I am very much spiritual, but we do rituals every day.
But no,
Yeah,
I
but
was gonna say,
I don't participate in that type of ritual.
But
that goes
She
down in
said
the
ain't no
woods.
to
satanic
the
shit
book
going
and
on
his
in my house.
mind.
No,
How
not in this house.
crazy is the ritual? How a little bit to the left are we looking like? Wait a minute. Where are you at? That adds to his character though. His ritual being a little bit off, a lot of bit off. Okay,
So
good,
I'm not
real
gonna
quick.
lie. The
That
whole
motherfucker crazy
time,
as hell.
Kellum
Ain't no
is
little
telling
bit.
her.
That motherfucker's way
Kellum
over
is
there.
in here. Kellum is in here telling Halen about this ritual, and she is just eating it up, eating it up.
She
I'm gonna do
is.
it. I'm gonna do it.
She's
I'm sitting here like, girl, why do you believe this man? You done told this man. You over here got him cutting you. You done tied him to a tree
Crazy.
in the middle of the woods, in the swamp, not the woods, the swamp. Okay, and he done got you in here naked, blood all over you, cutting you with a knife. He done carved into your
But
skin. I said,
that's
she done lost her damn mind.
Hold on.
She wanted
Oh,
that
God,
experience.
this should have
Hold on.
She wanted.
Hold on. It's the dude with the antlers in the woods
Dandridge?
looking upon them while they're getting it in, and she not stopping, just looking at him.
Looking
Because she
like,
knew who he was.
But hold on, I
and
have
he
a
was
question.
mad, and then she
So,
went and killed him.
My question, and I was gonna ask this because I was like, maybe I missed something. The guy with the antlers that
Yeah.
came out the woods out of nowhere,
Landry.
he was doing a ritual, right?
Yes,
Because his
he was
tongue was cut
sacrifice.
out.
He was sacrifice.
he was the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So he didn't have ears. So he didn't have the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Those are all the attributes from him that were taken. He
Yeah.
was
But that's
the
like
sacrifice.
you could talk about like that's a part of a cult because cult do that stuff. They
It's very
influence
much
people.
culture.
That's
It-
like
yeah,
that
it
weird
is.
part, too.
Alistair Crowley,
so
like
is
that's what they do.
are they a killing cult? You know, is that
I
part
can't
of
tell you.
eating
I
for the
can't tell. I will
sacrifice?
not tell you. You gotta read. You gotta read too.
So I have a question for the two that already read book two. So
No, we're not going into book 2. No.
Well, hold on.
No.
I think we should give. I think we should give the listeners
No.
a little
question. I
hint.
just had a question. I just want to
No.
know.
No, we gotta read book 2. No.
I have a question. So Shannon
No.
and Whitney,
No, twin.
listen. So what part do I have to sit up here and get to that part so I can find out
You
what's
got to read the
going
whole
on?
book. That is not until the end of book 2.
I thought y'all was gonna say yeah.
Read the end of book 2.
Damn.
You don't find out anything until the end of book 2.
Yes.
So
There are still
be
questions.
honest, we really won't know who the killer is until book 3.
So there's different things going on.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the overall
They don't
killer-
come out and tell you
Yes.
who the harbinger
I
killer
like playing
is. Yes.
Inspector Gadget number. Man, I don't want to play Inspector Gadget. I have to
It's
really
so
pay
good.
attention. Y'all don't understand. I have to work and
But
listen.
you know what? I feel
I
like
have to
too,
pay
Rain,
attention.
so Rain, I feel like you'll like, but I actually enjoyed book 2 better because the first book I feel like it was very philosophical. It was a lot of jargon, and I was like blah 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 ritual. The
I-
second,
The second
is
book
not,
just jumped into it all.
it is not that
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all. It's way more
read it.
action, and I feel like the second book is more of the who done it part of it too.
Right.
It's like ooh, let's go.
Yeah.
Are they just dropping more breadcrumbs so that you can think you know who done it?
So basically you saying book 1 is just the build up, the big build
I feel like the
up.
book 1 is the setup so you can understand the characters.
So book
Right.
1 is world building.
Basically.
and
Yeah.
character development.
I feel like world building is a loose term for
You
fantasy.
get to know more about
World
about.
building.
There we
Systems
go.
of living life.
Not
world
really the
building.
like-
world building, but
the first book is character development.
yeah, character development and setting the scene. Like, you
Not
know,
both of them.
the actual crime.
Because they caught on to that world.
Oh, I'm like, what the world? I was like, the internet went out.
Twin.
It's only allowed to be
Twin.
offline for
Silver
5
twin.
seconds.
Twin.
But you say twin?
Twin,
What
and
you-
they always want to put us in the corner, and we've been being good.
Exactly. We're not coming back.
The
No,
first
we not,
book is
twin.
character development.
What'd you say, twin?
learn about the characters.
If y'all
Twin,
don't stop talking to yourself, talk in the chat.
Twin,
We
twin,
trying to talk in the chat.
twin. We gonna
Talk in
turn
the
on our
chat.
camera, okay? We gonna turn on our camera. Come on back, twin. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, did y'all text each other and say y'all was trying to do that at the same time?
No,
No, because they sync.
They foolish.
They sync. That's
They
what kind of
foolish.
foolishness they do. Look, you see, they got the same stuff on top of their head.
I was not trying to be cynical or funny. I really was saying like
Yeah.
world building. Like we're getting all the gist of everything,
Yeah.
the characters, the philosophy,
Yeah.
the background of just everybody.
Both of them. And that's what I
Yeah.
like about
Right.
that book, because she go in detail talking about both of the main characters' background.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
you
have that
like-
And
character
if I'd have
development.
said glossary, then you could have turned off your cameras. But I did not say that.
But you just did though. But you
Don't
just
give them
did.
more stuff to don't ammunition these too.
I was just
I'm
giving
gonna
an
read
example of.
book 2.
Hey,
Okay,
I really enjoyed book 2.
That
I
I got
enjoyed
going.
book 2. I feel like book 2.
I tell you, I zoomed through. I think both of those in like a day.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were.
wow.
They were
Y'all
not
ain't
that
got
long.
nothing to do.
I believe that this
You're right.
book
We
will
don't.
definitely
We
keep.
don't. But don't come for us. Don't come for us.
And I'm like, Shannon, I'm done with it.
I'm a little
The
jealous.
first thing I did after I
for
finished
me.
part 2 was like, damn.
So let's get back to these
I'm
characters.
a little jealous.
I got some notes on these characters. So
Okay.
we get into the beginning. I think it's on page 98, right? And Kellum is talking to Halen, and they're out in the woods or the swamp. I'm sorry, and she goes and ventures off by herself with this fool. And he says, "Most field agents carry some form of weapon. You have no gun, no taser, no baton, not even handcuffs." Which is just a shame. I said,
we talked
and then
about
I
it.
said, "Oh, he gonna kidnap her ass in this book. She about to be gone. She gonna be gone." Like in the beginning, I was like, "Okay, you don't even need to
You
read
wanted
on
something
the."
bad to happen to her, Trenda?
No, I really
I
thought
did.
I
I
really
did.
thought that he
She's
was gonna
annoying.
kidnap her.
She
I
trusted
really
him.
thought he was gonna kidnap her at the
She
end of the
needed to
book.
get kidnapped, and
And
she
I thought
needed to
like
get
that's how
killed.
book 2 was gonna
She
start
knew,
out.
annoying as hell.
she knew her no ear, no tongue having ass boo thing was watching their ass, so she wasn't scared.
Not the
She
boo
was
thing.
like,
Her
"Baby,
boo
you think
thing.
I ain't got
Not
no
the boo
weapon?
thing.
You think I ain't got no weapon?" But he back there watching, play with.
But
me.
she was
He finna come.
She was annoying. I feel like she
I
didn't
brought
have
out.
no. I didn't like her either, because I felt like she was annoying. So she
Well,
needed
see,
to
to
get killed.
me, that sets the tone for
Did I
she's
say that?
involved.
I
Because
did.
how are you talking out of your mouth and you don't trust him? You make sure he's behind bars, and then you
This
talking
is
out
why.
of your butt.
This is
You gonna
why.
go. You
I'm
gonna
gonna tell
go
you why. I'm gonna tell you why she trusted
to
him.
the swamp.
Because he's fine as hell. He's not some
So
average Joe
how are you
professor.
dignitized and you
No.
ain't got the dick yet?
I feel like if you have, she's fine. He's fine as hell, and she's looking at him. She's looking at him in his.
It doesn't matter.
I-
This
I
dude,
believe
They had
that.
already
He's looking
had
at these
a little
general
something going
chromatic
on
eyes.
before
he
he
was
got locked
cocky.
up.
He's cocky.
Absolutely.
And he,
They had already had something going on before he got locked up.
That's because exactly.
Mm.
That's
They
because they
met.
have history.
They
That's
have
what
him
it
there.
is.
So that's what I was just about to say. I feel like she suppressed something. She suppressed a lot of stuff that happened between them. But then at the same time, it was something
I'm
that,
so mad
that
that y'all
made
didn't read
her
the second book.
trust.
Don't
You
worry.
know, like it's something like she just trust him.
Yeah.
But then like she was fighting
Because
against herself.
She
She,
know
you
what
don't
But
trust
then-
him in the way you was talking about him in court. You testified. You made sure
she
this man
snitched on him on
She
court.
lied on him. No, not snitch. Lied.
Oh, and this I'm about
Oh,
to say.
lie.
No,
Yeah,
threw
lie.
him under the
Queen.
bus.
I have a
Threw him
quote. I
under
have a
the
quote.
bus.
I have a
What's the
quote
quote?
from Halen. She says, "You're very aware of your attractiveness and you use it to disarm people. Your ego is bigger than this entire town." So he's so attractive. He's not, you guys. What we think he's attractive. Boom, out. He is very attractive, very successful, tenured professor of why can't I say this word?
She done had that dick before.
He
fine and he know he fine.
he fine. He
I've never
arrogant.
seen a man that's so fine and know he fine, and I think he a killer, and I'm gonna be like, oh, let me
You
go.
haven't
know
come
he ain't
across
no
this person.
killer.
That's because you haven't come across this person yet.
Because I was
Excuse
watching.
me. Let me make a
Because
public
you
service
ain't- you not a
announcement.
psychotic
If
killer.
there is
That's
a
why.
man out there, if there is a man out there that you're a killer and you are so fine, you are so fine and so handsome that I'm gonna give you my panties. Please don't talk to me. Just keep on.
You
passing
gotta
me
be a
by.
killer
So, but
too.
check this
I don't
out.
know
That's
what
that.
for.
I don't care what you say.
BBO.
Listen,
You gotta be
I-
a killer too. You forgot that part. You
But
gotta
no,
be a killer too.
But hold on, I don't care
That
what
part.
y'all say.
That
It's
part.
something. I was watching something on TikTok.
Not the TikTok.
I was watching something on TikTok, and it must be a show because I was gonna send it to y'all. And this dude, like he was nice looking. It was like a skin. He was nice looking. He was real fine. But then
I'm gonna start
when
talking to ugly
he
men.
had that gun, he put the thing off him, and he had this gun, and I was like, damn, he real hot now because he had that gun.
You got that.
Sorry.
I got
Yeah.
my own gun.
But he
There's
wasn't
something about that Nigel.
a gun
Yeah,
and cut
no.
people eyeballs out. That is not the same.
Well, you know, that's the
Exactly.
closest thing I done got
It's
to.
different.
I'm like,
Exactly. That's different, right? That's not
I
even
got
hot.
a gun. And let me
So
tell you something,
my
I think a
favorite
woman
part-
carrying a gun is sexy. A man carrying a gun is not. You will not whip my panties holding a gun. It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna have to
Listen,
be.
first of all, if you're
it's
gonna do all
done.
that weird stuff and killing people, you might end up killing me.
Right.
But
Unless
see,
you
my-
are in cahoots with him and you done been on that before.
Yep.
So
But see, like, okay, like y'all seen Good Girls, right?
Yep.
uh-huh.
oh, I think that was it. Oh,
Okay,
But
Don't talk about marriage.
But he's a bad guy and she's involved. That's what makes it sexy.
But that's
Like,
different. That's different. That's
Say
different.
what you gonna say about Good Girls, Shannon? Because I want to say that maybe.
Because I mean,
in
you
the
know, he didn't kill
barbershop,
people.
but
She
he's
ain't.
sexy,
Well, she
but
did
that's
kill
the-
somebody.
that
You
ain't
know,
deter
but
me at all.
What's Good Girls? Is that a movie?
Oh my gosh.
This is
So
a
Oh,
TV show.
man.
It's
It's
good.
these
I just watched. I
suburban
watched Good
women.
Girls because of him.
These
It's on
suburban
Netflix.
women who get
it's
tied up
I
into
think you can
money,
watch it on Hulu or Netflix.
It's Netflix.
You can watch it
They-
on Netflix.
they make
Are
fake
they-
money. They both.
They both.
Two of these
Everybody.
and one of
It's
these.
two white ladies and a
Sisters.
black lady. You know, what's her name? Rhea
Girl,
something or
my
other.
wife was just trying to get me to watch this show last night.
That show's so good.
It's so
It's
good.
good.
It's
It's
so
good.
good.
It's so
She was
good.
just
Now,
trying to get me to watch this last night because she was like, I'm on season 7, but we
it's
just started
good.
over.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
Hey.
And Rio,
Dang, I remember
Rio,
that first time
Now
out.
here's the-
Rio,
But you know what?
Rio,
He's not sexy.
I'm telling you,
His
got a throat tattoo?
charisma.
oh God,
He's too little. He's too little. And even though
we
he
throw
has,
you on a wall.
huh? Well, if he
Huh?
gonna be throwing people up against the wall, I
We gonna throw you
mean,
against the wall.
forget what I said about that public service announcement. If you got one of those neck tattoos and you can throw me up against the wall, come on.
Listen,
I'm taking application.
But like I said,
Rio
said,
is different from Cullen.
It's the
whatever his
energy.
name
It's
is.
the energy.
Psycho.
It's that BD energy that you bring. Okay, so this arrogant guy, we call him arrogant, but he in her face, he looking good, got these crazy looking eyes, and he
Yeah,
can
he
talk
might
to her
take
on
my
another
eyes.
level that other people can't talk to
He
her on.
probably think
These
he
other
probably think,
detectives,
"Oh, I like
they
your
can't
eyes."
even see the same stuff that they see, so they're
Because they
bonding
live
on that.
together.
She's over here looking at things, and he's seeing it through her. What's his name? What's his name? Artemis.
Alistair.
Alistair over here talking
Not
about
Artemis.
about to corrupt the crime scene. You the lead detective. Why are you touching stuff?
Right.
Well, she got to
Right.
tell you not to touch something.
So
I think it's the energy and the chemistry they had. And I like serial killer or not, you got that spark. You got that spark.
and like Trina said, like she was getting on her nerves. Like Trina, have you ever been around somebody
Serial
that's
killer
like
part.
super smart, but like they socially awkward?
yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of people.
That's
Yeah.
how she was.
Yes.
Like she was
Yeah.
super smart, but like she was socially
Like
awkward.
someone else we know. Go ahead.
I'm done.
I can't even find my fucking button.
Twin, and they said it was us, twin.
Twin, we've been being good tonight, twin.
I think
Yeah.
Layla might be the worst now.
Twin,
Huh?
twin, you
We
okay,
need to go ahead
twin?
and switch the
Yeah, I'm
intro
okay. Are
person.
you okay, twin?
Yeah, twin, I'm okay, but you know we really been being good.
We did. We been good.
It was
But
Layla.
they always want to
this
put us
time.
in the corner.
It was
I
Layla.
know. I don't put nobody in no corner.
Twin, you think it's safe to come back out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come out.
Y'all
Okay, we
fool.
gonna come
Y'all are a fool. I cannot.
Oh,
You
yes.
know what? She would make a good serial killer though.
Girl, she might be the killer. Wait.
You don't know what it was. Y'all ain't read book 2. You don't know what's going on.
Right.
We don't know who it
Don't
is.
throw the fire.
Twin,
Right,
you okay,
don't-
twin?
Don't
I don't
be
think
like-
I could come back.
Me neither, twin.
Color might have been lost on that map and said, "Fuck."
Twin, I'm turning my mic on, twin.
You didn't know what
I
you
said
trying to
nothing
get out of that. Get out of that town.
Well, I'm crying.
But what's crazy too is the town that they're in is like a crazy town too. Like a lot of crazy
Right.
stuff happens
Right.
in this town. And I'm like, the people in this town might be doing like the
I think
detectives
it's good
and
to
stuff.
come
Like,
back
you
now,
know, you have
twin.
small communities like that.
Okay, twin, here I
People know
come.
stuff, you know.
All right.
So,
But hold on, like it wasn't even just a cult. It was like a whole sex. Oh shit!
Don't you say nothing about book 2 no more.
Tell me more. Go ahead and say it.
Shannon be trying to give it
What
away.
happened?
Nothing.
Because
Oh,
I'm like,
do they have sex stuff going on, like sex
you
clubs?
gotta read it.
Oh, you already
Hold on,
laid it
in the
out.
book,
You
you
can
know,
tell
in
us.
Yeah,
part two,
it's like a sex.
in part one, that was the best part of the book when they was doing the ritual.
Nah,
We can
no,
come back
Shannon.
now.
I
No,
like those
Shannon.
kind. I
Okay.
like rituals. I just don't like people wearing horns.
Well, I
But
mean,
it was like all of the above. Like,
I'm saying out of the book.
Shannon, you can't tell us, Shannon.
No, it
Look,
wasn't mine. It wasn't mine.
We got
no,
we gotta
because
have a
Winnie
read
is your
part
fault
two.
because you was over here talking about the town and stuff. I was like, hell yeah, the people was hella weird in that town.
They
Like they
talk
be
about
doing
the
some
first
off the
book.
wall
We
stuff.
didn't get
So
past
it ain't just call them. It's the people of the town.
the town is weird. Like even when she
It
goes,
is.
But
that
Colin
makes them
said
seem
that.
normal.
He said that it was something wrong with that town.
yeah.
Even
More
he
people,
said there was
there's more
something
people
wrong
in
with
that
In the
town that's
first-
part of
he
that.
said it
That
in the first book too. We didn't venture off to the second book, Miss Shannon.
Okay, so then he seems more normal in book 2 because everybody else crazy too.
No. He's still crazy as hell. He's still his crazy ass professor and arrogant, know too much about.
What kind of people send their
He's
kids
carving
this universe?
sigils into his flesh. He not normal.
No, he ain't normal. But that might be normal for Crazy Town though.
No, their
didn't know.
town just has a history of crazy stuff happening, like violent things.
That's
happening
why I
in the
believe
town.
they're not the only ones that's in this crime scene.
It's like the
put
town
people
is
up.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, like things just happen in this
Oh.
town.
This things is just
Because what's the town called? Hollow. What's it called?
So people send their
Hollow-
kids to
Yeah.
college in Crazy Town. Where
No,
he's a
I don't think
professor.
people come to this town. I think people try to leave this town.
yeah. This is just town folk.
She's saying because he was a professor.
Mhm.
But he's not
He's
a professor in this
well-known
town.
professor at that too. He's a well-known professor.
But he's not from this town.
Have y'all seen From?
I've seen a
No, I haven't.
oh yeah,
Is
where
that
the
a
people
weird
you
town?
keep
I
driving. These
don't
people
know.
kept on driving, thought they was gonna leave that town, and they kept passing by. And they was like, "Who gonna tell them? Who gonna tell them you stuck here? What you?"
And they was just sitting there watching them too.
And that's
They
like a
was
book I
like-
just read. A
The
book
people
that you
killing-
can't leave the town.
Huh?
And after nightfall, you
They
can't go
getting kicked.
outside.
You can't go outside
Oh.
because
Is it the
Oh,
lottery?
I've seen like a couple episodes of that.
Because
that
what?
show is so good. What you say,
Why
Ryan?
you- why you can't go
Hold on,
outside?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Because
it's scary.
there's people, there's
Oh,
creatures outside.
Preachers.
Yeah.
Preachers. Oh no,
They're
man.
not scary.
No, but they look like people.
Uh-huh. But
What they
and
going to? Are they killing the folk?
Oh
and
hell
they'll
yeah!
come, and they'll
Mhm.
remind you of someone you knew, your family members, and they'll be
Right.
talking to you.
So
to try to
anybody,
learn
if
you.
anybody is passed in your life, the
Mhm.
person that you'll see is the person that's
Are they like
passed in
cutting
your
your
life.
throat?
And
or
they
they
try to get you to
like-
open
Oh no, they're
Monroe,
eating you. They're
or
eating
they
you.
get your soul. No, they don't. They
Oh
eat you.
hell no!
Wait, I don't suggest
I'm
you
not
watch
watching
it.
that.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. I seen some couple. I seen a couple.
It's so
Guess
good,
who was the
though.
star of it though? The guy that was on Best Man, the one that
Yeah,
said always-
Harold. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
the one that was with Shelby at first.
Yeah,
He had
Munch,
the dreads,
Merch.
the one she used to dog. He got the
Oh.
stripper.
Oh, the one that cut his
He's
hair
in
off.
it. Mhm.
Yeah, he's in it.
He's in it.
But it's so
I
good.
would never watch it.
It's
good,
the way that season
Never.
2 little
Never.
what do they call it, trailer little
You ain't
picture,
even got to explain
the
it
way
to
that
me.
that looks, you wouldn't want to watch it. You'll turn it on and look at just the
You ain't
picture
got, I
and
ain't
you'll
finna
turn it
know.
right
You
off.
just told me they was eating people. I'm done.
I can
They-
only watch like 2 or 3 episodes because I don't do like horror stuff by myself.
Yeah.
Public
Yeah.
service
Pretty
Pretty good. I
announcement.
just have to.
Y'all
I like
barely
to
got
have
me to
somebody
read
with
this
me
book.
when I watch scary stuff.
That ain't scary. That shit ain't scary.
It's scary.
I'm so done
What's
with you
scary?
right now.
That's good, but it's good. It's not scary to me. It's not scary, but
It's
it's
not
good. I
scary.
just haven't finished.
People
I
eat
haven't
Girl,
fucking
you live in them streets with the prostitutes,
The
and
naked,
folks.
the naked,
So you have to sympathize to
the naked
normalize
on daily.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I said it's normal. I mean,
Yeah, your opinion is not true.
She be walking down the street like Ezel on Friday. La la
la
la
la la.
la la.
that's me. How you doing?
See, and that's why people be in these crazy towns because they watch that stuff and they think it's normal, and it ain't.
It's not normal.
It ain't. So,
Oh man.
moral of the
But yeah.
story is stay in the house. Okay.
It's crazy out here.
They're
Order
not.
your groceries. Just let them be delivered to the house.
Mr. Cart, sponsor us.
Moral of the story: don't go out walking, killing people. Watch the eyes in the trees.
If
Pray.
somebody's wearing a horned headdress,
Antlers.
Just,
walk away.
just
Run.
pray.
Run.
In my
Right.
instance, get on your knee scooter and go
If
fast.
they got a horn on their
say
head, baby, I bet they gonna catch me. Cause you crazy. You got super speed. Cause you crazy. Crazy. fast.
Oh, done.
I guess in
Crazy as hell.
brain, you just have to hope you in a group. Don't be the slowest one. That's all.
Okay, trip a couple people. Yeah,
That's what I told. That's what I told.
People.
That's what I told my old man. I said, listen, it's a zombie apocalypse. I'm tripping him so I can get away. They can eat him. I'm gone.
He's taking one for the team. So, note to self: don't let Trina come to my compound.
Absolutely not.
And on that note, we're gonna spin the wheel. On that note, we're gonna spin the wheel.
Okay.
Oh,
I
me and my
think-
list.
Hey, what do y'all think?
I say my twin though. She got to come with me because if I'm going down, she going down too.
Oh
We're
Lord.
Let's
going
rate
down
this
swinging,
book.
friend.
Let's
Double
rate this
homicide.
Hey,
Double homicide.
I got a one of them things that you can chop
Y'all did.
it off with.
Trina, y'all
out of here.
Y'all did. Y'all
Out of
did.
here.
Y'all did.
Let's
We
rate
don't,
this
friend,
book.
we don't make it because they ain't got no faith in us.
Trina said she got a jump rope. Trina said she got. I got a Laffy Taffy.
I gotta write down you gotta send me the rating scale again because I didn't
Okay.
forgot. Oh, did
right.
we add an extra
We
rating?
need to add an extra one in between the dust and the door holder.
The door prop.
Let's just do a 5-star based on 5 stars when we rate it.
And yeah, let's do that. But y'all, let's also acknowledge that Trina picked a book we could actually have a great discussion on, and the characters. There were some good characters that good character development. Let's
Good
go.
job, Trina.
You.
All right, I gave. What did I give the book? I think I gave it 5 stars in my opinion.
I gave it
4.
5 stars.
I gave it 5.
Trina, what'd you give it?
I give it 4.
Say what you used to say.
Rain, come
You
on
say
with your
3.
3. You
And I was gonna say 3.5 because this is my first time reading like this type of book.
Mhm. Was there too much
But
detail?
it wasn't bad. Like it may be because like I'm like a romance. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not used to like the dark like Wit and Shannon. So, but
It was not lovey-dovey.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was written great. It was written great, but I guess like it's not my type of book. But I'm invested, so I do wanna. I can read book too without an issue.
It makes you want to. I mean, it gets your brain going because you up here investigating.
Yeah.
You want to find out, so you up here investigating along with the other.
Go ahead, Rain. Go ahead.
You gave enough 5s and 4s for you to give your honest opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna get that anyway. I get a hot 2. I mean, it wasn't my thing.
I think because it has so much information, and I think maybe book 2 may redeem it.
I am one of those people that if I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna see it through. So I will read it to give it a chance.
Is it too weird or is it just
not even a weird? It was long and drawn out and like it was like you said, kind of too much details, a lot of information. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm confused about what is going on.
Anytime you have to stop and look up what something is that does kind of take you away from.
Yeah, I wouldn't really mess with it like that. But once it got to the swamp, the ritual part, then it picked up for me. But I was 75% into the book.
That was the end of the book. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, see, like me and Whitney, we fantasy readers, so that's our world. We like the detail.
But you and some of it may be because of the books I'm coming off of, right? So the first well, not the first fantasy, but I just read Vintage Bond, so you give me that, and then
there's different type of fantasies, though. I mean,
and it's a different kind of dark romance too. Like even
there's
for me,
a whole lot of different dark romance.
Mine aren't usually psychological dark romance. Was
this really a dark romance?
It says
It
Trina.
says
It's
a dark
considered
The
dark
last one
romance.
that we
Yeah.
read that. What was the other psychological thriller we
This
read?
is more psychological to me.
To me, it was
What?
Yeah,
psychological.
Hunt.
I think Hunt.
Hunt,
It was more
see?
psychological
Then you
than
give
the
me
last
that. I
one.
was with that.
Yeah,
Nice
that was
play.
psychological.
Now that's
But
not,
I'm gonna
I
say
love
like
that book.
with Hunt,
I-
it had
I
like he
like-
was obsessed with her.
Hunt.
He was in love with her, and I think
Ooh, I
because we
love
like
that. I like
romance
that book,
books,
baby. I can't
you know what I'm
wait to
saying?
I felt
Like we
like
like
their
romance.
chemistry was probably better. Like
Oh,
the what's her name, Halen and Kellum, their chemistry gets
Kellum.
better in book 2.
I'm
Book
already-
1, they're still
You
kind of
know,
like she's still fighting him. You know, she's resisting her urges.
But
Okay,
she
so in
was-
our other,
Like Kevin Hart.
Rainy
No,
resisted
no.
Kane
No.
too now. So I can't. Anyway,
I
but
didn't-
that's
I
my
didn't
rating
like-
book, and it's okay. So
I didn't like Helen. She just got on my nerves.
Halen.
like
Whatever the
Van
hell her
Halen. I
damn
had to
name
say it in my head too.
Whatever her
I've
damn
been
name
like
is.
that. I've been waiting for
Halen, Halen, whatever her damn name is.
I told y'all, who was I talking to? I said, I don't understand. Why that's question of the day. Why do authors do that? Why they be wanting to get these names that nobody can't really say?
Yeah. See, what only thing that triggered with me with that is because she said Van Halen.
Right, so I have to.
That's
right,
it,
so that's
yeah.
not as bad. But
I had to make
Cullen
sure.
or Kaylin or however.
Oh,
you
it's
want
just
to-
Whitney
like,
and Shannon.
Just
Yeah.
it's gonna be Shannon.
So
Let's go, Shannon. It's
got to be urban. It's probably gonna be urban.
It better
What's
not be
left?
urban fiction.
Oh,
That's how it's left. It's like urban and
no, it's like 4
No, it's a
other.
lot.
We have like 4. We have
It's still a lot.
erotica. Oh, I want to add
Oh.
a genre for the next set. I want to add taboo.
No, don't
What-
be giving them no
what's
taboo.
taboo?
She trying to
What's
kill
taboo?
y'all.
See,
Oh, I want erotica this week. Come on, erotica.
Oh no, but my erotica is so good.
that's all we've been reading.
contemporary romance.
Contemporary romance.
Oh, Shannon doesn't like contemporary romance.
Look how she looking.
All
we need a
right,
little
what we
love.
got, Shannon? What we got?
Oh snap! I don't even think I have one.
Ah!
That's how much you don't like it. You ain't even put
You
it on.
better-
your
I'll
phone.
skip
don't-
right
you don't
over
read
it.
contemporary
Okay.
Go
romance.
pull a Trina. Go pull a Trina and pull up that list and pick one off.
That's
the
right.
You want to use my contemporary romance? I've never
Definitely
read it.
not.
Definitely
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Marina J. I ain't never even heard of her, but I picked her book.
That was funny.
How you not have a book?
I don't even.
Because she don't do contemporary romance.
It don't
can't
matter.
be.
It don't matter. You're supposed to have one pick for each genre.
She said, then this is Shannon. She the one who
Oh no,
said
I
that
do.
too.
I do. Hold on. Let me. I just didn't. I wrote because I was rewriting my list. Let me make sure this is right.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your face.
So Whitney, it's all on you next week.
Well, I mean, what I have one for all my genres. I'm glad Shannon got this one because I don't have any good contemporary romances either.
Shannon still picks good contemporary romance, though. She does.
So I mean, please let me get fantasy. Please let me get fantasy.
I want to read that.
And now you
book.
gonna pick a book that you haven't read yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're
got a
all
question.
books
Who
that I
picked
haven't,
Vicious
I haven't
Buns?
read.
It's gonna be hard to top that book.
Who picked Vicious Bonds?
I don't know. Wait, did you
Nobody.
pick
It was
Vicious
that was
Buns?
before we did the.
Yeah, I know, but who came up with that book?
Why is
Shannon
my
probably put it on the wheel. That was one of
Only
that was like
women?
one of the ones that was on the
Oh,
wheel.
I think we all had submitted some books,
Yeah.
and it ended up on the wheel. I can't remember who sent that one though.
It was me or Shannon, I feel
But
like.
Vicious
I feel like
Bonds,
it was
that's the one
Shannon.
where they kidnapped her, right? Like that was the one where
That
I
when they
think-
tell the code tell her.
Yeah.
yes, that they're them having that bond instantly. I wanted that for this book. I wanted that
Instant connection. That spark.
connection. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what we talking. Okay.
It's Fortunate by Dandridge Monroe.
It's fortunate.
No, the book is Fortunate.
This is the Orphan series.
Yes.
Okay, let me get in.
It's a book.
I'm in the wrong. Who's it by?
It's in a chat.
Oh, boom. There we go.
Bro. Okay.
Oh, let me take my filter off. Oh Lord, y'all gonna get to see my.
Oh my gosh.
In the ring light. Jeez.
Oh, here, I got it. Hold on.
Thank you. Because I'm on a struggle bus over here.
I found it.
I can't find it.
It's on Kindle. If I'm
It's
not
on KU.
Yeah.
Let me just type his name in.
Shannon, this is it, right?
Is it showing? Yeah.
Okay.
Book 1 of 4. Now, Shannon, I thought you didn't like series.
Are we gonna be able to know what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I ain't read this.
It can be read as a standalone. So
good.
Yeah.
So we won't have a cliffhanger then.
Yeah. It can be read as a standalone.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Because she said, Shannon, you know you don't like series.
She do.
Right.
She said she don't like series. I'm picking this 4-series book.
But I chose because she's a new to me author, and it says it can be read as a standalone.
Okay.
Yeah, but people like me got to read all 4.
Oh, let me tell y'all the book that I'm reading, and y'all gonna be proud of me. It's called Plie.
So good.
That was so fucking
I
good.
didn't read it.
Is it?
It's so good.
I'm just getting started with it.
It's so good.
So
Man.
man,
And that's why book 2 keep getting pushed to the end of the
Let me show you what the
busting it wide open.
yes. Let me show you what it looks like because I'm
Busting it
thinking
wide
about
open.
doing.
You gonna want to read it once she show you the cover.
Yes,
It's so good.
Yes,
And
baby. That's why I want to read it because that cover is filthy.
baby. This cover is nasty, and
Is what?
It's nasty.
nasty.
It's such a
and I
good
think
book.
it's
It has a good plot.
everything.
What is it called?
Because
Plie.
Plie.
Plie, let me
ballet.
show- hold on, let me
Like
pull it up
ballet?
on Kindle.
Yeah.
Because I told y'all I want my writing to start getting nastier, and I needed some inspiration. I wanted to see, and so I had.
I told you what you could do for inspiration.
What? Tell me.
We need to find her a club to go to.
Let's talk about that. You need to find me. I need to find.
You want to talk about that on this live?
We can. It is what it is. We grown.
I'm just saying. You want to wrap up?
That's the book.
Who is that? Cunningham? What is that?
A-H.
I feel like somebody had talked about that book.
Probably me and Whitney.
It's so good.
Everybody was trying to get the book one time, and that was giving like issues with like
the Zon was zoning.
You couldn't find it because here's the thing: authors are penalized for writing erotica. When I first released my book in December, no one could find the link, and I kept saying it's live, it's live. It was falling under erotica because it had closed door bedroom scenes, which So Amazon knows they make money off of erotica, the genre erotica.
Especially
but they
now.
penalize the authors. You cannot find the link to these books. It's like it has to be shared by somebody else who got it original. Like if the author sent it to somebody and that person saved it, it's literally word of mouth.
Right.
That's so stupid.
And that's so crazy because I know they are making so much money off of these books.
So that's why people was taking their books off of Amazon.
No, that was a whole
that was
different.
different.
That was a whole different thing. What it was is that the pirating sites were taking authors' books and they were counting them basically as their own. And so basically it was like a dupe being placed on the Zon. And so they were blocking their
Amazon's wasn't protecting the authors, their work. And then if other people are able to steal your work, slap another cover on, or not even slap another cover on it and make money off of it, it's a lot of work that goes into writing a book. I don't care how long or short it is. Creating those characters, creating your world, it's a lot of work. And to have somebody steal it, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's sad.
And I was about to say, you don't even make a whole lot of money unless you're like a
like a top seller
selling author.
Yeah, bestseller.
Yeah. And you have to have an extensive what am I trying to say? Library. You have to have an extensive
catalog.
And people have to be reading pages and pages and pages and pages. And why would people read their pages and keep buying keep paying for KU when they're going to these pirated sites and getting the book for free?
For free, right?
So yeah. All right, y'all. I guess we're gonna wrap it up. So next week, our book is Shannon.
Fortunate by Dandridge Monroe.
Fortunate by Dandridge Monroe. Y'all read it so y'all can join us while we dive in. So until next week.
The whole nother category.
Until next week,
God.
y'all. Bye.
Oh my God.
Hit the button, Shannon.
So that's